I drive nights because nights are honest. The app gave me the same ride request 3 times in a row, same passenger name, same pickup, same payout. The third time I watched myself accept it. I drive nights because nights are honest. During the day, everyone pretends they're not going anywhere important. At night, every trip feels like a decision. The first ping comes at 12:18 at .m. Pickup 2147 West Klein passenger EM destination, blank. Payout 84.12. Blank destination isn't normal. It happens when someone's phone is dying or the app glitches, but the payout is too high for a glitch ride, and it's too clean, too precise to be a mistake. I accept anyway, because I'm me, and I tell myself I'll cancel if it looks sketchy. The GPS draws a route that's only 2 turns. It's close. It's always close when something's wrong. 2147 West Klein is a block of older apartments where the streetlights don't fully commit. The numbers on the buildings look faded, like they're trying not to be read. I pull up and hit arrived. The timer starts. No one comes out. I wait, watching the sidewalk through my windshield. A cat darts across the street and disappears behind a dumpster. A porch light flickers on and off, as if someone can't decide whether they're home. My phone vibrates. Message from EM. You're early. I glance at the timestamp. 12:18 at .m. My app still says I arrived at 12:20. I type, I'm outside. It shows delivered, then immediately read. Then another message pops in. EM, don't look at the rear view. My throat tightens the way it does when someone changes the rules without telling you what the game is. I don't move my eyes, but my hand inches toward the dash camera button like a reflex. The app pings again, a new ride request overlaying my current screen. Same ride, same passenger, same pickup, same payout. The system shouldn't do that while I'm on an active trip. It's like the app is offering me my own job while I'm doing it. I decline the overlay. It vanishes. I check the rear view mirror anyway. The back seat is empty. I laugh once, quietly, because it's the only sound that makes me feel like I'm still in control. I'm about to cancel when someone opens the passenger door and gets in. Not the back, the front. A woman slides into the seat like she's been in my car before. Hoodie up, hair tucked in, face angled toward the window. She smells like rain and laundry detergent. Normal domestic details that make my brain want to downgrade the fear. Hey, she says like we're late for something. Hi, I reply, keeping my voice steady. Are you EM? She nods without looking at me. Yeah. Where are we headed? She finally turns. Her eyes catch mine for half a second, and I get the strangest sensation that she's memorizing me. Just start driving, she says. It'll load. It says blank, I tell her. It always does at first, she says too casually. I tap Start Trip. The app thinks for a moment, then the destination field fills in. Destination, 2147 West Klein. My stomach drops. That's the pickup, I say. She exhales like she's been waiting for that. Yeah, it does that. You want to go nowhere? She shakes her head. I want to go to the version where I didn't. The street feels suddenly too quiet. Even the tires sound muted as I pull away from the curb. What do you mean, I ask. She stares straight ahead. Just drive, don't stop. If the app reroutes, follow it. I should end the ride. I should pull over at a lit gas station and ask her to get out. I know that, but the money is high and I'm tired, and there's something about her tone like she's afraid of time, not me. We make a right, then another right, circling the block. The app stays fixed. Destination 2147 West Klein. Then without warning, the GPS recalculates. The map zooms out farther than it ever needs to for a neighborhood trip. My screen shows a route that loops across the city, then doubles back on itself like a knot. Estimated time, 00:02. Estimated distance, 0.0 miles, and the payout updates. $84.12 becomes $168.24. Why did it double, I ask. Because you're doing it twice, she says. I laugh again, but it comes out wrong. I'm only driving one car. She turns to me slowly. Are you sure? My hands tighten on the wheel. The street lights smear slightly on the windshield like the world is losing resolution. I glance at my driver profile on the app. My name, my photo, my rating. Then it flickers. For a fraction of a second, the photo is not me. It's my car interior from an angle I've never seen, like a camera mounted behind my head. Then it's me again. You ever feel like you've done a night already? The passenger asks. Like you're repeating the same tired conversations? The same turns? Yeah, I say too quickly. She nods. This is that, but sharper. We drive. The GPS keeps rerouting, and each reroute is slightly wrong. Roads that don't connect, left turns where there are barriers, a highlighted path through a park that's closed at night. I follow anyway because she told me to, and because the app is oddly confident. The blue line doesn't hesitate. It doesn't stutter. It just insists. At 12:36 at dot Ming, we pass 2147 West Klein again. I recognize the flickering porch light. My app chimes cheerfully, "You're 2 minutes from your destination." I swallow. It thinks we're arriving. "We are," she says, "just not the way you think." A new notification appears at the top of my screen. Safety reminder. Do not engage with duplicate riders. Duplicate riders? I glance at her. Are you a duplicate? She smiles, but there's no humor in it. I'm the one that didn't make it home. My throat goes dry. What happened? She looks away, jaw tightening. I got in a car. Like this. With a driver. Like you, the app was weird. The destination was blank. My hands start to tremble. I force them still by gripping harder. I told myself it was fine, she continues, because the driver seemed normal, because the night always feels like it will end. We roll through a green light that turns red just as we pass under it. Too late to matter, but enough to make my stomach flip. Why are you here, I ask. Because you can still choose, she says. And I couldn't. Not once it started repeating. Repeating what? She lifts her phone and I see the rideshare app open on her screen. Her screen shows the ride from the passenger side. Driver name, my name. Driver photo, me. Car, my. But the little live map dot is wrong. It's ahead of us by a full block, moving before we move, like a shadow leading the body. Do you see it? She whispers. Yes, I say. That's the other one, she says. The version that already drove this. The one that thinks the night has to finish the same way. My mouth tastes like metal. The app reroutes again. This time, the blue line leads to an underpass where the street dips and the lights don't reach. A place I avoid because people speed through it and the lanes narrow for no reason. I slow down. The app flashes a warning. Maintain route to avoid penalty. A new message appears in the chat from EM. But she's sitting right next to me. EM, don't slow down. She looks at her phone, confused, then up at me, eyes widening. That's not me. My heart hammers. The phone buzzes again. EM, you already agreed. I shake my head, whispering, no. The underpass looms ahead like a throat. I realize suddenly what the app is doing. It's not navigating. It's committing. It's turning choices into a route so the route can pretend it was inevitable. I tap the screen trying to end the ride. The end trip button is there, but when I press it, nothing happens. It registers the touch. My phone vibrates faintly, but the button doesn't activate. A new button appears below it. Complete loop. My breathing turns shallow. The passenger reaches across and presses her palm against the dash, steadying herself. You have to do something different, she says. Anything. What? I snap, panic leaking into my voice. Miss a turn, she says, break the shape. The app speaks through the car speakers in a tone I've never enabled. Calm, synthetic, too intimate. Continue straight to destination. The street ahead is empty. The underpass is a dark mouth. I can almost feel the night trying to pull me into a familiar ending. I do the smallest rebellion I can think of. I turn on my hazard lights, not because it helps, because it's a signal that I'm not part of the flow, that I'm not following the script. Then I crank the wheel right, hard, onto a side street that isn't on the route. The app shrieks, rerouting, rerouting, rerouting. My screen glitches. The map tiles slide apart like they're on separate layers. For a second, I see the same street duplicated. Two versions of my car icon, one on each street, moving in sync. My passenger grabs the door handle. Keep going, she says through clenched teeth. Don't look back. I don't. We race down the side street, past closed shops, a dead strip mall, a chain-link fence with warning signs. The app goes silent. No reroute, no voice, no chime. Just an empty map with no blue line like it's sulking. Then at 12:41 at Dottam, my phone displays a new prompt. Confirm passenger identity. Below it, two options. EM verified, EM verified. My blood runs cold. They're both verified, I whisper. My passenger laughs, brittle. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The system doesn't care which is real. It only cares which completes the loop. The car interior light flickers. The dashboard dims and brightens. For half a heartbeat, the passenger seat beside me is empty. Then she's back. She looks at me, eyes wet. "If you see me disappear again, don't stop the car to look for me," she says. "Just keep braking it." I nod, throat tight. A new ping sounds, another ride request overlaying everything. Same passenger, same pickup, same payout. But the payout is higher now. $252.36. I realize with a sick lurch that the app isn't punishing me. It's incentivizing me, like I'm training it. My passenger whispers, "It's learning what you'll do for money." I swallow hard and do something I've never done mid-ride. I turn off my phone, the screen goes black. The navigation dies. The cabin feels suddenly larger, emptier, like I've removed a voice from the room. For a moment, there is only the sound of tires and my own breathing. Then, from the dark screen, my phone vibrates and lights up again on its own. Not the rideshare app, my camera app, front-facing. I see my face, pale, eyes wide. And behind me in the back seat, reflected in the darkness, is someone sitting perfectly still. Not my passenger, someone else. Their face is blurred like the camera can't decide what to render. A message appears across the camera preview in clean white text. Complete loop. Get paid. My passenger sees it too. She makes a small sound in her throat. Half sob, half laugh. "That's the driver who already did it," she whispers. "That's the version you're competing with." My hands are shaking so badly I can barely keep the car straight. I pull into the brightest place I can find, a 24-hour gas station with floodlights that make everything look like daylight. I stop at the pump, put the car in park, and unlock the doors. "Get out," I say to my passenger, voice rough. "Right now." She hesitates. "What if out?" I repeat. "Go inside, get seen." She stares at me like she wants to believe I'm not part of whatever this is. Then she opens the door and steps out into the light. The second her foot hits the pavement, my phone buzzes. Ride status, passenger no longer detected. It's the most terrifying sentence I've ever seen because it's written like a simple fact, like a sensor update, like she's not a person, just a connection. I look up. She's still there, standing beside the pump, hoodie up, blinking in the harsh light. But my app says she's gone. Inside the gas station, the clerk looks up, bored, then does a double take as she approaches. Good. Someone else sees her. My phone screen changes again. A new ride request appears. Pickup. This location, passenger EM, destination 2147 West Klein, payout $84.12, like it's starting over. I stare at the accept button, feeling the app's patience like pressure. Then I hit decline once, twice, 3 times. The request keeps coming back. Finally, the app stops offering. It displays a single line where the buttons used to be, driver removed from matching. My stomach drops, my income, my rent, my life. Then a second line appears beneath it, variance resolved. I sit there shaking while my passenger, EM, or whatever she really is, stands under fluorescent light and becomes slowly, unmistakably real. She looks back at my car through the glass doors, meets my eyes and mouths a word I can't hear. Thank you. I don't know if I saved her. I don't know if I saved myself. But I know the night didn't get to finish the way it wanted. And when I drive past 2147 West Klein later, weeks later, there's no building with that number. The street skips from 2145 to 2149, like the world finally edited it out.